Well, certainly looks like you have the experience where...
I'm sorry, you were saying?
Miss Diaz, is this, condition permanent?
My Tourette's, it's pretty constant. I've had it ever since I was a kid, if that's what you're asking. Is that gonna be a problem?
So, how did the interview go today?
It's like your 9th interview this week. I don't understand why they're not hiring you. You have all your credentials. All of your friends who went to college with you are getting hired as teachers.
Honey, you really don't know why? That's why.
Ali, you can...
And please understand, I'm not being judgmental, okay? I love you. You're my daughter. But we have to be realistic here, okay? There are many jobs that you can do at home, so you won't have to deal with people judging you and seeing what's going on with you. I just don't get why you need to be a teacher so badly.
You know, it's all I've ever wanted to do, Dad. Ever since 5th grade.
Good morning, students. I'd like to introduce you to a new student in our class. This is Allie.
What was that?
Is she okay?
Yes, she is.
What a weirdo.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't want to sit next to her.
No, students. Listen, you're not being very nice.
Okay, everyone, please, let's calm down, okay? Thank you, and good morning. So, first up, friendly reminder about our up-and-coming talent show at the end of this month. Okay, everybody, please, just keep it down, okay? Thank you. Back to what I was saying. Our talent show is going to give you all a chance to show off. Please, everybody, can we just keep it down? Please.
All right, that's enough. Come here, sweetheart.
What's going on, Mr.
Good morning again. I want to introduce you to Allie. She's a new student at our school, and she has a condition called Tourette's. People with Tourette's have tics, and tics are repeated movements or sounds that they make that they can't control. I thought it's important that we're all aware of this so that we can support Allie and not judge. I haven't known Allie for just a short time, but I can tell you, she's an incredible person. She's sweet and she's kind, and though she has the challenge of Tourette's, that's not who she is. That doesn't define her. Do you all understand that? All right. So let's be kind and respectful to each other and not make fun of anyone who has a challenge, especially one they can't control. So let's be mindful and be inclusive. All right. Thank you so much. Okay.
All right, thank you, Allie. Thank you, Miss J. Miss J, I don't know what I would do without you. Thank you.
Hey, Allie, I'm sorry for how I treated you.
Yeah, now that I understand, I'll be a lot nicer.
When I grow up, Miss J, I want to be a teacher so I can help other kids just like you. You should be the principal.
That's a dream, honey.
I'll get it. Hello? Hey sis, it's for you.
Hello? Wait, really?
And this is your classroom, number 13.
Some people say 13 is an unlucky number.
Well, it wasn't by coincidence that your students were put here. Excuse me, class. Excuse me, class. Mr. Darnell, that'll be 2 weeks of detention for you this time, starting today. Okay, settle down. I'd like to introduce you to Miss Diaz. She will be your new teacher, so I need you to be nice to her, okay? Good luck.
Hi, class. I'm really excited to be your new teacher this year, and I wanted to share something important with you guys.
Are you sure this was a good idea, hiring her? I mean, I want the best for these kids, but if no other teacher can help them, will she be able to?
Who said anything about helping them? According to the new board rules state that if we expel too many students, that makes us look incompetent, and therefore we lose funding. But if enough students can't graduate, that looks as though we need help, and we receive more funding.
Oh, so we can hire better teachers to improve our graduation rates.
Well, that's the best part. Guess who gets to decide how the extra funding is used? So there's no reason that the money can't go towards, let's say, increasing the salary of the principal. And assistant principal, of course, if you know what I'm saying.
But how is increasing our salaries going to help the school?
It won't, you dimwit. But it will help our bank accounts. Now we just have to make sure that little Miss Diaz lasts the next few months. And by the end of the year, when these kids can't graduate, get she?
So does that all make sense? Does anyone have any questions?
Just one. Why don't you have a seat?
Oh, thank you.
Jacob.
I heard parent-teacher conference was next week. I'm looking forward to meeting your guys'.
Sorry, that's not bad.
Hi, honey. How was your first day?
Ugh, horrible. My students made my chair collapse. They put salt in my coffee, and one kid even put gum in my hair on my way out. I don't know if this is gonna work, Mom. I'm thinking about quitting.
Quitting? Mm-mm. No way, Missy. You cannot quit. Do you remember when you first got Tourette's? You were so worried those kids might pick on you that you made us homeschool you for a few years. But then you got lonely and you went back and those bully kids made fun of you so much. And you thought about quitting. But what did your teacher, Miss J, say to you?
When you feel like quitting, think about why you started in the first place. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, no problem. And if there is anything that I know about my little girl is that she can do anything she puts her mind to. Now, let me help you with your hair. Ooh, this is terrible.
Check. You're gonna have to hold still, right? I'm not the one. Shh, come on, sit down. I'm so excited for this. For one. All right, 0 for 3.
Good morning again, class. Today, we will...
Burrito.
Who put...
Okay, everything all right in here?
Yes, everything is fine, Principal Stevens. Thank you.
She didn't rat us out.
Maybe she isn't that bad.
Yeah, look, all teachers are the same. Just watch.
Now, as most of you probably all know, in order to pass and graduate, you will all need to raise your grades, especially in this class. So today, we will be talking about physics and aerodynamics.
Great, so another boring lecture?
Oh, this is not going to be a lecture.
It isn't.
3, 2, 1. So you see, class, The pump helps propel the rocket into the air.
Oh my God. I've never had a teacher do this kind of stuff.
I like Miss Diaz.
Low key?
Hi, kid.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Miss Diaz, I understand you took the students outside last week.
Yes, for a science experiment right outside in the parking lot.
Please don't do that again. Learning is to happen inside the classroom only and nowhere else. Understood?
Well, I know from my experience that some students don't learn as well inside the classroom. I thought.
Miss Diaz, this is not a debate. Now you are to keep them inside. Do I make myself clear? Good.
Oh, sorry, one more thing. Today is parent-teacher conference, right?
Yes, all the other teachers are meeting with the parents as we speak. Oh, actually, it's almost over.
That's what I thought. What's odd is that none of my students' parents showed up.
Not surprising. They never do.
Hey, Mom,
Hey! What did I tell you about calling me that, huh, kid?
Sorry, I just wanted to show you what I drew.
I keep telling you, you're wasting your time. It's never gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah, but some people have said that I'm really good and that I should continue.
Let me ask you something, kid. Have you ever seen anybody from this area make it as an architect? Huh? Exactly, and neither will you.
Hi, are you Alex's dad?
Well, that depends. What did you do now?
Oh, nothing. I'm Miss Diaz, his teacher, and I was wondering if you had a couple minutes to talk about... Hi, I got your address from the school and was wondering if you had a...
Go away, there's nobody home.
Hey. Yo, Jake, my cousin started a design firm. I could talk to her about getting you a job if you want.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I thought your dream was to be an architect.
It was. Then I realized that dream is just one big waste of time, so.
Hey guys, are you ready for class today?
Yeah. Are we gonna do another outdoor science experiment?
Oh no, unfortunately we can't go outside anymore, but we'll still have fun.
Fun.
We will. I worked really hard last night to come up with some new ideas. You'll see. None of your parents showed up to the parent-teacher conference yesterday. Any idea why? I even went by your...
You don't have to sit here and act like you care about us, Miss Diaz. All right, we all know that this is just some paycheck to you. Come on, guys, let's go.
Trust me, if all I cared about was the money, teaching is the last thing I would do. In case you didn't know, the money's not that great.
Okay. Why are you here?
Because I care, Jacob. That's why.
Yeah. Just like all the other teachers before you that left after a few weeks, huh? You'll be no different.
I'm sorry if others have abandoned you guys. Your teachers, maybe your parents. I went by your house today, Jacob. it look like...
You don't know nothing about my life, so don't sit here and act like you do.
I know that you're a talented artist, that you draw beautiful buildings.
Yeah, but not anymore. All right, I'm quitting drawing. And I'm probably gonna quit high school too. The only reason why I semi-cared about graduating is because you need a college degree to become an architect. That dream is gone now.
Why is that?
Because people like me don't make it as an architect, Ms. Diaz. That's why. Look, there's a reason why not a single person from my neighborhood makes it as one. So do you have any other questions, Ms. Diaz?
Just one. Why can't you be the first? Do you have any idea how hard it was for someone like me with my disability to become a teacher? Everywhere I went, people made fun of me. They doubted me. But you know what? I never let that stop me. Trust me, it wasn't easy. I thought about quitting 1,000 times. But the words of my teacher, Mrs. J, always stuck with me. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started in the first place. And look at me now. I'm a teacher. So if me, a person with Tourette's, can prove everyone wrong, then my question is, why can't you? You came.
Decided I'm gonna be the first.
I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to hold your sunlit face. Feels like a handful of silk now. I'm in your warm embrace. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment forever.
Sorry to disturb you, Principal Stevens. But I noticed the students from class 13 are doing better. Miss Diaz seems like she's doing an incredible job with them. She's made more progress than any other teacher has. Isn't that great?
No, that is not great. That jeopardizes my entire plan. But luckily, I came up with a plan B. I am giving those troublemakers the answer sheet to their upcoming final exam with all the wrong answers. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Okay, but like, if we're talking about all this...
You guys are never gonna believe this. Look what I found. It's the final exam key.
Yo, where did you get this?
Look, I found it on the ground, doesn't matter, but look, isn't this perfect? Look, this guarantees us A's and we get to graduate for sure.
Come on, Jacob. That's not cool. We don't need that.
Yeah, bro. It defeats everything we work so hard for.
You guys are kidding me, right? Look, this guarantees us perfect scores on the exams. Don't you guys want them? I mean,
Alex!
All right, class, clear your desks. I'm about to pass out the exams. Good luck.
Yeah. Well, I like the sound of the sports package. So if I were to buy that new BMW and let's say black, what would my out-the-door cost be? Uh-huh. Great. Yeah, I'll be placing an order really soon. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call you back, but it will be soon. Okay. Now what? Can't you see I'm on the phone?
I got the final report cards for class 13.
Oh, did they all fail? Let me see. I said, let me see.
I'm sorry. I can't do that. I'm not allowed to show you.
What are you talking about? I make the rules. I'm the principal. You can show.
Former principal of this school.
Principal Stevens,
What's going on?
the board would like a word with you.
What? Why? Did you say something to them? Did you?
Right now.
You better watch it.
I really think that y'all passed the classes. I mean, I don't know. Is it?
Surprise!
What?
You guys did it. I'm so proud of you guys. Here, take one.
Thank you, Miss Diaz. For real, thank you. I mean, we really couldn't have done it without you.
I cannot believe you guys all passed. And do you want to know what the remarkable part is? Principal Stevens tried to sabotage you guys by giving you a fake answer sheet. But luckily, you guys were all honest and none of you cheated. If you had, you would have gotten every answer wrong and failed.
Oh, yeah, that's kind. Well, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, what's gonna happen to Principal Stevens?
She got fired. And the board was so impressed with Miss Diaz's performance that they offered her the principal role.
What? No way, are you gonna be the principal?
Oh no, I turned it down. Only because I know of someone even better for the role.
Hello? Yes, this is Mrs. J. Me? Principal? Yes, of course! Oh my, this is a dream come true!